contracted military serviceman of Armenia died Wednesday as a result of shooting by Azerbaijan. According to preliminary information, contracted conscript Private Haykaz Matevosyan, born in 1980, received a gunshot wound in his neck. The soldier died en route to a military hospital. In a statement released on Wednesday, the Armenian Foreign Ministry said the actions of Baku aimed at escalation of the situation, accompanied by bellicose rhetoric, undermine efforts by the OSCE Minsk Group Co-Chair states and the international community to create an environment conducive to peace. The European Court of Human Rights, the ECHR, has published several judgments in the cases involving Armenian citizens. Two of the cases concern the events which occurred on March 1, 2008 in Yerevan. The court held that Armenia was to pay opposition activist Mushegh Saghatelyan €20,600, as there were violations of several articles of the European Convention on Human Rights. The court also ruled that Armenia had to pay €4,000 to Vardkes Gaspari because there was a violation of Article 3 of the Convention on Degrading Treatment. The ECHR also ruled that Armenia will have to pay €52,000 to Ashotgulyan, whose son had died falling from the window when being questioned by the police as a witness in a murder case. A meeting between Armenian Prime Minister Nikol Pashinyan and US President Donald Trump is not expected at the opening of the UN General Assembly session in New York, Armenia's Foreign Minister Zohrab Mnatsaganyan said. The Pashinyan-Trump meeting process requires time, he noted. We are working with the United States. We have various platforms for work, and that matter shall reach its resolution. In the Foreign Minister's words, they cannot envisage that a hasty talk will take place. Armenia hasn't petitioned to the CSTO regarding the recent situation on the Armenian-Azerbaijani border. Anatoly Sidarov, chief of the Collective Security Treaty Organization, the CSTO Joint Staff, said, Armenia hasn't petitioned to the CSTO, and therefore the power potential of the CSTO can't be actually applied, he added. We hope that the parties will resolve the problem on their own, and it's desirable that it will be done pacifically. Armenian Foreign Minister Zohrab Mnatsaganyan also commented on the CSTO matters. He said consultations were still in progress with respect to replacing CSTO Secretary General Yuri Khachadurov. Wheat and flour cannot be imported and exported by motorways via Georgia until the end of this year, the Armenian embassy in Tbilisi said. During this period, the Georgian government will make changes in its decision on banning motor transportation of wheat and flour through Georgia. As reported earlier, several dozens of truck drivers from Armenia had blocked the Bagratoshen-Sadakhlu customs checkpoint between the Armenia-Georgia border recently for 2 to 3 hours in protest of this ban. FIFA on Thursday issued its new world ranking. Accordingly, the Armenian national squad are still 100th in the FIFA standings. The squad's once 30th ranking, however, was a record-breaking high for the country. Reigning world champions France and the 2018 World Cup bronze medalist Belgium share the top spot in the latest FIFA world ranking, and Brazil are third.